On the local scene, an email to 78 members of Montana State University's faculty and staff who live in the university housing say they all have 9 months to find a new place to live. MTN's Cody Boyer went back to campus to get to the bottom of the issue, and he has our story.
Last week, 78 non-students and/or employees at MSU received this email. This is a copy of it, and the first line reads, "This letter is to provide you with advance notice that your housing contract will not be renewed beyond June 30th, 2021. And of course, that brought questions.
It was never intended as like an employment perk or an employment benefit.
MSU Vice President of Communications Tracy Ellig says it is an issue dating back years. Faculty and staff living in housing meant for students.
It's been a very difficult decision for us to make. We have graduate students every year on a waiting list for housing.
According to part of the letter, it reads, extending accommodations at MSU family and graduate housing to some employees has resulted in an unwanted situation of inequality. And according to Ellig, that wait list for grad students looking for housing here has only grown, with 3% more grad students attending this year.
That housing was always intended to be student housing. It was never meant to be long-term employee housing.
So 78 faculty and staff out of nearly 3,500 employees read the news in their emails.
In a typical fall, we have 40 to 60 graduate students who have families who are on a waiting list for housing.
I spent time speaking with 2 different employees who did not want to be on camera. Each says they are worried that they don't make enough money to find affordable housing elsewhere in Bozeman. Listings show some 3-bedroom apartments within university housing go at around $925.
Those rental rates only exist because they're subsidized by students paying housing fees across our entire enterprise.
The email goes on. Please know that we value you as an MSU employee, and the decision not to extend the housing contract does not reflect on your performance or status as our employee.
We understand that this is a challenge, but we also understand that we have students who need this housing.
In Bozeman, Cody Boyer, MTN News.